Roasting your Bandlab mixing. This is a satire series where, as the title suggests, I will be roasting your Bandlab mixing. I'm talking covers, original songs, group covers, and so on, and will be giving advice on how I would mix your Bandlab project. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a professional in the field, this is just for entertainment purposes. If you want to be a part of this series, you can participate by sending a DM on my Instagram at Elyseen_Minni with your Bandlab project link. Welcome to episode 1. So we have our first victim. I actually have no idea. I have not opened the project link yet. This is just what it looks like so far. I will be opening right now. Okay. So we have this. Okay. Now, I don't know the song. All I know, this is Iconic Heart by Hearts to Hearts, I believe. But I haven't listened to the song, so I can't fully judge. Okay. First of all, I'm supposed to roast it, oh my god. But honestly, it's okay, I guess. I mean, clearly, you really want to be loud, like the Loud song by NMIX. You really want to love your loud, but we gotta tone it down a bit with the whole volume thing here, because even though you want to love yourself loud, like that type of thing that Lily from NMIX does, I think we need to calm down with the loudness here, because what in the world? As I notice here, the volumes are out of place. So, the first thing I'll do is arrange the volume. So, whenever I have my instrumental, I would always put it by the 0.0 dB, which means it's the safest volume. Because anything above that will be a more higher volume, and anything below that will be in a more lower volume. Now, let's go over to the main vocal. What is this? Okay. I think I might need to. I can't judge this too much because I don't know the song. That's the thing. Check your FX, okay? Now the holy grail when it comes to FX is like noise gate, de-esser, EQ M3, studio reverb, and digicomp too. That's also because it's a good compressor. I think the FX itself is okay, I guess. I think we need to work on the auto-tune. Because, what is this? Man, we need to work on the vocals because... But of course, that's not what I'm gonna be roasting. I'm not roasting. This is roasting your mixing, not roasting your vocals. But if I ever did, man, I think we might need to work on that. But I think what can save you here is probably the auto-tune. So what I could do, when it comes to, if I sing a line, I would go to the auto pitch and I would select auto detect key, which will detect the auto key that you are singing in, so it will sound a little bit like this. See how it sounds a lot better? But you can also go for the project's key, which I believe it's this, A major. But this is already okay. Now let's talk about volume wise, because what is this? The volume is not it, guys. I'm sorry. The volume is not it. So what I would do is I would do this. I want it all to be in the same level. Now, why do I want this in the same level? Because it's just my mixing style, guys. Anything above that is just gonna be too loud, and anything below that, it's not gonna be heard. So right when the FX sounds like that, we'll have to adjust it. Now what I would do is I would use my holy grail, the holy F airball. That's the FX that I have included. I did make a tutorial on how you can get this FX. This is the one that I use for my Has Been Hotel collab. Now it would sound like this. As for this, these are the ad-libs and the low, high, and medium harmony. So basically, what this does, it gives a more punch to it. So honestly, it's just... Come as you are, don't be special. I think we might need to change the FX for these, or actually more specifically the volume, because mate, this is a lot. This is a lot. Jeez. So what I would do is I would lower this a bit. When I mean a bit, I mean a lot, but not to the point where it's like you can't even hear it anymore. And change the FX. Now what FX that I mostly use is this one by Covers by Red. This is the FX. You can just get it from her profile. I believe you can get it from her profile. This is what I would usually use.
Come as you are, to be the show.
And to avoid the lag, I would put the safe mode enabled, which you can find right here. And what I would also do, actually, I would duplicate this and I would pan it from left to right. Now what does panning mean? It means that if you're wearing earphones, you'll be able to hear it on one side of your earphone, and then the right side you will hear it from the right side of your earphone. Now why do I want to pan this? For the reason being, it would be too loud if it's just all in the center. It will be overwhelming. It will be giving I Wanna Love You Loud vibes, which I know it is a banger song, but we need to calm down with it. Now what I would do is I would pan it to the same level that I put in the right. Just make sure that when you're gonna pan this, it has to be in the same direction. So it would sound like this.
Come as you are, to be the show. 하지게루 연이 hush.
As you can see, it won't be in the center anymore. But if I want to feel like changing the FX, I would also go for this one. This is another FX that I use lately for my harmonies. Sometimes I would do that too.
Come as you are.
Yeah, as you can see, it's personal preference on what FX that you want to use. But just make sure that when you're using, you kind of just need to make sure that it's much less clear than the main vocal, otherwise it will overwhelm. Now same also with the medium.
Come as you are.
I would do the same thing. I would duplicate this and I will pan this again. When you pan your medium and your high, you have to make sure that it's like different levels, because if you're going to pan them all to the same level as the low, then it's gonna be overwhelmed. It's gonna be overwhelming. It's gonna be give it I Wanna Love You Loud vibes. Credits to the person, by the way, for this FX. You are a lifesaver. Now let's go to the auto pitch. This is not giving. You, as I've said, you need to detect the key of it, and with that key you can detect what key you're singing in, therefore it will sound better. Same goes for the medium. Let's detect the key for this too. So as you can see, this will become E major, so it will sound like this.
Come as you are.
Now I did say I am going to roast this, and I already did roast it, because what the hell, this is loud as hell. So with that, this is how I would personally mix it. But obviously we're not done here, because mate, there's a lot, and I mean a lot you need to work here. Let's move on to the ad-libs, because what is this? You kind of need to work on the ad-libs, because what is this? When it comes to ad-libs, you kind of have to make sure that when you're doing your ad-libs, it has to be lower than the main vocal. Because if you're going to let your ad-libs overpower your main vocal, then the lead vocal is kind of useless, because it's supposed to lead, not to be casted aside. Now as for the ad-libs, I would do the same thing with the harmonies. It would sound something like this. Let's combine this with the main vocal and the instrumental. So as you can see, it sounds a lot better now because it's more balanced. What's down here? What's this?
Come as you are.
Oh, it's just an extra. See, when you're making harmony, sometimes you gotta put some extra weirdness, your own special touch to it. Aside from the usual high harmony, the medium harmony, and the low harmony, you kinda also have to include some weird one like this. So, as the same thing again, let's detect the key, which is E major. I'm going to keep the volume of the auto pitch that it's in, because I'm pretty sure that it's already good enough. I mean, auto pitch is probably saving her, if I'll be honest. Actually, it's not probably it's, yeah. Auto-tune is saving you, girl, I swear. Without auto-tune, you'd probably be absolutely cooked. And you see this thing down here? You see this thing? I would put it around this level. As it's the 0.0 dB. It's the medium level. It's the golden level. Yeah. Now what's this? Is this an ad-lib? Okay, that laughed the hell out of me. Let's just put this by the main vocal because you don't need an extra layer just to put this in. Let's just put this by the main layer. I have to align it. So what I would do is that I would copy this and I would put it right here and then delete the layer because I'm pretty sure this is the only thing. Oh, never mind, there is more. What is this? Why do you have so much of this? What is this? Hey, what is this? This is not giving. This is not giving hey. This is nay. What is this? Is this what is this? No way, this is part of the OG because hey is basically nay. You know, if you're going to make a gang vocal, you could have at least put more gang vocals into it. Now, if you're going to, as I said, do gang vocals, you kind of just need more harmonies, like more variety of the hey, so that you can have a more gang vocal style instead of whatever the hell this is, because this is ridiculous, bro. Why? And the hey is not giving hey, it's really just giving nay. Now what I would do is I would, first of all, turn that thing down because, oh my gosh, the hey is a nay. And I would do the same thing. I would use these harms. So it would sound a little bit like this. Seriously, you did not need this. You did not need this. You could just put this up here and then clip it so that it just stays like that. And if you wanted to end your cover, you could just end it right here. Like, you can just end it like that because there's not more to it, because this is pretty much it. Honestly, the thoughts I have is, what the hell is this? It's too loud. And thank gosh I reduced it because, oh my gosh, rest in peace to the people that had headphones who are listening to your covers. Especially this one because, geez Louise, I'm not wearing headphones and thank God I wasn't because, oh my gosh, my ears, I think I would have been in the hospital by now if I listened to it without my mixing because, oh my gosh, I think I would have gone deaf. Like, seriously deaf. But anyways, here's the final result.